Hello. So the reason I had you talking about your favorite animals is because we can use animals to figure out the pitch contouring of whatever song that we're doing. So for example, if we were to look at a bunny, the bunny bounces up and down like this, right? So if we used our voice for that, we would go, ah, just like that. Go ahead and practice that with me. Ready? And good job. And as we can see, the bunny kind of goes high and then low and then high and then low and then high as it bounces up and down. Very, very good. Next, we can use a bird. And the bird kind of swoops all around, right? It's flying all over the place. So if we started here, we would go, ah, right? Because the bird is going like that. Let's practice that with our voices. Here we go. Ready? And ah. Good. Now you think of an animal, and I want you to write down what kind of shape it makes when it moves. Good job. Let's practice keeping our steady beat. Now remember, music would not be music if it didn't have a steady beat, right? It would just be a bunch of random stuff all over the place. So we want to make sure that we have a steady beat to keep. So take your hands with me, we're going to keep the beat on our shoulders. So follow me. 1, 2, here we go. Good job. Nice. Okay, now let's practice it on our laps. So you'll take your hands and you'll smack your lap like that. Here we go. We'll go a little faster this time. 1, 2, here we go. Good job. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap the beat on my shoulder, and I want you to try to go twice as fast as I am. So if I'm going like this, you go like that, faster. So let's try that. It'll be a little hard. Here we go. Ready? And you're going twice as fast. Good. Now let's try it where I go twice as fast and you hold that steady, slow beat. So I'll start you off. 1, 2, here we go. Now I'm gonna go twice as fast. You keep doing that slow one. Good job. We're gonna keep practicing that, but you're already amazing at it. Hello, first graders. So let's just do a little bit of review from what we did last week. So let's start off with our singing. So repeat after me. Mi, re, do. Do, re, mi. Mi, re, do. Awesome. Now let's talk about what we did with our rhythms last week. So do you remember what this is called? A quarter note, exactly. And the word that we use for a quarter note is ta. And a quarter note equals 1 beat. So say this with me. 1, 2, here we go. Ta, 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 ta. Exactly. And this one down here is our 8th note. And that's the same as a quarter note with a little flag. And we say T, and an 8th note represents 1/2 of 1 beat. So if we just said ta, 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 ta for our quarter notes, that means for our 8th notes we have to say T, 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 T. So go ahead and say that with me. 1, 2, here we go. T, 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 T. Good job, good job.